West Circle yesterday. KPRC2's Devin Clark is live for us now in Richmond with the latest information on this investigation. Devin?
Lauren, there's a lot of confusion being expressed by neighbors of the Instagram model who tell me that the Cortland Apartments is usually very quiet, but news of what investigators are calling a murder-suicide has them on edge and on a quest for answers.
Oh my God, that's scary.
News of what Richmond police are calling a murder-suicide is rocking the Cortland apartment complex.
Because it's safe over here. We have the gates, the fence, everything. You know, you got to have a code to get in, code to get out, and, you know, I'm just in shock.
Yesterday afternoon, investigators say they discovered the body of Janae Gagnier, better known on social media as Miss Mercedes Moore, along with the body of a man in his 30s, believed to have killed her and then himself.
What I thought was safe, it seems it's not. And we have so many rules and so many guidelines. I would never expect someone to breach our security and someone being murdered on this property.
The death of Moore, who had over 2.5 million followers on Instagram, grabbing the attention of celebrities like music artist Tory Lanez, who posted this picture of her with the caption, "Rest in peace, Queen." Neighbors echoing the sentiment and also hoping for answers. And one of the answers they're looking for is why. There is no motive yet released in this case. We're also waiting on the autopsy results to determine the cause and manner of the deaths. Reporting live in Richmond, Devin Clark, Cape.
First of all, I know why. Second of all, she ain't no goddamn queen. She's a demonic succubus, just like how a lot of these women are. But I'm pretty sure the news got out about this Instagram model that was killed by one of her clients or somebody that she thought that he was some weak ass individual that she thought she could just take advantage of, but she found out the hard way and she paid a price with her life. And to be honest, I really don't feel sorry for her. And there are a lot of women like her out here that's like her. They in my family, they're co-workers, they're people I know. A lot of these women, they be at the gym. A lot of these women, they be looking good at the gym, and they ain't nothing but Instagram models. And I'm going to tell a lot of you fellas something about modern day women. A lot of modern day women today are nothing but demonic, selfish, self-centered individuals that care about nobody but themselves. More of this is going to happen. I did a video about a woman who deceived a young man who was an NBA player, and he felt in love with her. He thought he had something good and he wanted to build a future with her. He had to find out that she deceived him and lied to him. She didn't even lie. She just used him just to have a kid by him to get money and get paid. Like I said, I know I'm a small YouTuber. You know, I just started I had a lot of subscribers months ago, but like I said, you gotta watch what you say on YouTube, because they like to take down people's channels for speaking the truth. But I don't care, because like I said, I'm not on here to make a career. I'm not on here to sugarcoat nothing. I don't feel sorry for this woman at all. And I don't feel sorry for none of these women. Because if it was the other way around, nobody gives a shit about men. We live in a world where men are only labeled as utilities, ATM machines, and support and resources. It's all about women. It's all about her. It's always about the woman. These women are evil. They don't care about nobody. You know, I gotta everywhere I turn, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and there's some woman on there showing her ass. You have a lot of thirsty men out here that's catering to these women, because the majority of these women, their followers are nothing but thirsty simps and women that look like them. That's all. And Cardi B go step out. Cardi B said something about, well, she was a nice person. No, she was not. You only taking up for her because she's just like you. Because Cardi B used to drug men and use them and rob them too. I don't care about what happens to these women. And you could call me bitter or you mad because, but you don't like women. Let me say this. All women ain't like that. There's some good women out here, you know, that go to work, you know, that do the right thing, and you know. But we're living in a demonic time where there's barely no good women out here. A lot of these women out here, man, they may look good, but they empty souls, they empty shells. You know, everywhere I turn, you know, when I'm at work, I'm at the gym, out on the street, a lot of these women they got evil. I could just sense the evilness from these women. Just pure evil. So if one of these women end up getting killed, I don't feel sorry for them. Just like that woman that used that young NBA player. He had a family with her. She divorced him, took his kids from her. He want to see his kids. What if that man decided that, you know what, since the court system won't do anything, then I'm gonna take matters into my own hands. What if he decides to kill her? And I'm not trying to sound mean, but what if he decides to kill her and the kids? Because the system failed to... The only thing I say out of this is that the kids are suffering. The system failed the kids. Because he could have been like, you know what, I'm going to end all this shit. Since the system don't want to do anything, then I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And a lot of men are going to start doing this. A lot of these, I'm telling you, women, they gonna learn the hard way. A lot of these women, a lot of y'all women, y'all gonna learn the hard way. Stop fucking playing with men's feelings. People think men don't have feelings. We have feelings. I don't know if this guy that killed this Instagram model, Mercedes, whatever her name is, I don't know if he was a client. I don't know if he thought he was in a relationship with her. But the story says that he killed her. And then her dad called her phone, and she has to answer his phone. So he ended up going up to... He killed her. She got killed on Friday. So her father found her dead on Sunday morning because he kept calling her and she wasn't picking up her phone. So he decided to come by her house to see if she was okay. He found her dead, and he found the killer upstairs, and he stabbed himself in the chest. And he wrote something before he committed suicide that, well, she used me for money. And a lot of women do that shit. I had a woman at my job that I used to know. I don't talk to her no more. She's just somebody on Facebook though, but she's an old co-worker. And she was a nice looking lady. And she was the only one that I talked to, but all the guys wanted to sleep with her. All the guys liked her. Nice looking woman, you know. She had the potential to be a model like her, but she was telling me about her history. She used to do prostitution and stuff like that, but she stopped that though, because she wanted to change her life around. But there was guys at the job, you know, that liked her, and they would give her money. And this one dude gave her like $140, and how she was using these guys, and she ended up building a reputation, you know. So, and I was telling her, like, you better stop using these guys, because one of these guys, you don't know their intentions, you know, you don't know, they might snap. You know, these guys give you their hard working money, you know, and you taking their money. It was just one dude, man, I felt bad for him, because every time he got paid, he'd get her like $200 out of his check. You know, and I'm like, and she was telling me how he used to call her phone crying and tell her he really liked her and stuff. And she used to tell me, like, man, I don't like him. She used to talk so bad about this dude. And I just, like, lost respect for her, because you have women that do this shit. I know what it's like to be used. I'm telling you, more of this shit gonna happen. And I'm not saying I'm not even gonna say it. I don't want nobody to lose their life over something stupid, but I'm tired of living in a world where men's feelings don't matter. I'm tired of living in a world where men are not respected. I'm sick of living in a world where men are not appreciated. I'm tired of living in a world where men are the ones that have to be chosen, while the woman has to sit back and decides if she wants you or not. I'm sick of living in a world where a lot of men out here are broken and they being ragged through the child support system. They can't see their kids. How the baby mamas is taking their baby fathers or taking them to the cleaners, and just, you know, the horror stories about, you know, the child support system is dirty and how it don't cater to men. I'm sick of living in a world where if a woman decides that she don't longer wants to be in a relationship with you, she could just walk out of this relationship and nothing happens to her. The majority of the divorce rates that's happening are from women. And I don't blame why these men go crazy and lose their shit and kill their whole fucking family. I don't want nothing to happen to the kids, but this is why a lot of men and a lot of husbands, when you see these stories and these documentaries about, you know, father killed his family of 3, his wife and his 2 daughters and his, you know, and his son. It's not always the man. It's always 2 sides of a story, man, because these women just, they trick men into dating them and, you know, being in relationships with them and stuff like that, and marrying them, and here to find out, you know, she's a whole different person. You know, men spent their whole lives trying to be with their wives, and she decides she wants to end a relationship, or, you know, I know I'm getting off, you know, off topic with this story, but I'm saying this to say, man, I'm sick and tired of this, and it's going to get worse. I don't care if more of this shit happen. I don't wish nothing bad on nobody, but men are sick of this shit. Men is sick and tired of women thinking that they can just do what they want to them and walk out of their lives. And these modern day man nowadays in 2021 ain't having that shit. Them simple days are done. I'm a 90s kid. You know, I grew up in the 90s and the early and middle 2000s, and, you know, I'm still trying to get the simp out of me. But these modern day men, you know, a lot of men are waking up. A lot of men don't want to deal with women no more. And I'm telling you, more of this shit's gonna happen. So I don't feel sorry for her. And I don't, you know what? And I want to feel sorry for the last chick. If that basketball player that was used just to hack, you know, that's a sad story. If he would have killed her, I wouldn't have felt sorry for her either. She the type, she needs to die. I don't care. Any woman who sits up there and deceive a man for his fortune, just to have kids, just to get his fortune, she needs to die. Seriously. I don't care what nobody say. How dare you come in my life and my establishments and manipulate me and deceive me, and thinking that you as a good woman that I wanna share my future with. You have my kids and stuff, and then here to find out, you know, you don't want me no more, you divorce me, and you take my kids from me. Bitch, I would kill you. And I don't blame him. I'm telling y'all women better stop playing with these men. Us men, we sick of y'all. Seriously. And we sick of this system. We sick of the government and these politicians favoring women.